Hi, my name is Pete Berry. What we're here today to talk about is really something that has nothing to do with sales itself, but everything to do with how we're going to be successful in sales, okay? What I have written up on the board behind me is a few things that can cause us to be negative. We've got car issues, health issues, money problems, relationships, traffic, sports team, kids, your boss, your family, the weather, okay? Now, what I want you to do is I want you to look at these things that are up on this board, and I want you to think of the other things that are going through your head that may cause you to be negative. And I want you to think to yourself, of these things, what are in my control right now, in this moment, okay? The fact of the matter is, the only two things you're truly in control of right now is taking as much as you can from these different sessions that are offered, so when you go out and you deliver in the field, you're going to be as successful as possible. Okay? However, there are two things that you are always in control of if you choose to. That is going to be your attitude and that is going to be your activity. Your attitude and activity are the two things you're always in control of if you choose to. Now, I want to talk about these separately. For starters, I want to talk about our activity. Some things that we're able to do on a day-to-day basis to generate business for ourselves. Okay? So, what we can be doing, we can be working events, fairs, functions, anywhere there's people. We can be doing social media. We can be doing door-to-door marketing. We can be doing networking. Multiple things that we can do trying to generate business for ourselves, okay? That's going to be our activity. Now I want to talk about, in my opinion, the most important part of this is going to be your attitude. Sure, we've all been there when you have a negative person that you're around. I don't care if you're the most positive person in this world. If you are constantly around negativity, it will cause you to be negative. So first off, I want to talk about how this is going to affect your team, okay? Having a cancer in your team can cause everything to really go bad, okay? What I mean by that is that when you walk through the door into your respective office every day, you have to be able to find a way to leave all of these potential issues outside. Because if you bring that negativity in with you, now you're affecting your team. I now want to talk about how you can affect yourself. Let's say you're out knocking on doors. Hey, I'm Pete, I'm out here with AT&T and DirecTV. Get the hell off of my porch. Whoa. Is that ever going to happen? It potentially could. I can tell you it's not a common thing. We are talking about products that are very solidified in nature. Okay? But every once in a while, maybe you just get somebody that had one of these issues going on in their lives and they brought it out on you. You got to ask yourself this question. What kind of person are you going to be? Are you going to be the person that walks to that next door and the whole time you're pouting, going, oh, I can't believe that jerk just talked to me like that? Or are you going to walk up to the next door with a positive attitude and just say, forget about what just happened, I got to live in this moment because that's the only way I'm going to be productive and I'm going to be successful. Because I guarantee you that if you're that person that brings that negative light from that last conversation to the next one, you're not going to make that sale. You're going to get a very similar reaction to what you might have got. Maybe it isn't as harsh. Maybe it's as simple as, oh, honey, I'm not interested, and they gingerly close the door. But you have to understand, people will feed off positive or negative energy. I can guarantee you this. If your activity is where it needs to be and your attitude is where it needs to be, you really can't mess this up. I appreciate your time very much.